Welcome to one of the largest cake factories on Earth, a place where machines never stop moving and creativity never sleeps. Here, thousands of cakes travel across conveyor belts every day, mixed, baked, sculpted, and decorated with absolute precision. Inside this building, technology and craftsmanship work together, turning simple ingredients into unbelievable creations. From robotic icing machines to ovens the size of small rooms, everything is built for power, speed, and perfection. But the most extraordinary part of this factory is hidden much deeper inside.
This is the sculpture hall, the heart of the factory, where cakes stop being food and become art. Towering edible sculptures rise above the workers. A roaring lion with a hand-carved mane, a massive T-Rex built from layers of sponge and chocolate, even a full-size elephant made entirely from cake and fondant. But today, standing proudly among them, is the one we're here to create.
The gorilla, one of the most complex cake sculptures ever made here. Every muscle, every curve, every tiny detail has to be perfect. Today, you'll see exactly how this giant is built, from the first piece of metal to the final reveal. It all begins with a custom stainless steel mold designed specifically for the gorilla's shape. Each section is assembled by hand, the torso, arms, legs, and head, locked and aligned with millimeter accuracy. A thin, food-safe release is sprayed inside, so the cake can be lifted out without breaking. When the final clamps are tightened, the mold is ready. Next comes the filling. Hundreds of liters of rich chocolate batter are poured into the mold. The torso fills first, then the arms and legs. Workers spread the batter to remove air pockets and keep the giant gorilla baking evenly. And when the final drop is in, it's time for the heat. The massive mold is rolled into an industrial oven, big enough to hold the sculpture in one piece. Slow, controlled heat cooks the cake from the inside out until the gorilla is fully baked and strong enough to stand. Once cooled, the mold is unlocked piece by piece. The top comes off first, exposing the back. Then the sides open, revealing the arms and torso. And finally, the entire metal frame is removed, revealing the full gorilla cake for the very first time. Now the artistry begins. Sculptors carve the shoulders, chest, and muscles with careful, precise cuts. They shape the head, jaw, and facial structure, bringing power and expression to the gorilla. Arms, forearms, legs, every part is refined by hand. Once the structure is perfect, decoration begins. A thick coat of chocolate buttercream covers the entire sculpture. This layer smooths the surface and prepares the cake for the skin. Even at this stage, the gorilla already looks massive and alive. Large sheets of dark fondant are rolled out and draped over the gorilla's body. The torso, the arms, the legs, every part is wrapped, pressed, and shaped until the cake begins looking like real skin. Muscle lines, folds, and shadows slowly bring the gorilla to life. Now comes the most important part, the face. Artists paint lifelike edible eyes, sculpt the nostrils and lips, and add gentle shading to the brow, cheeks, and mouth. Each tiny detail adds emotion and personality. The completed gorilla cake is moved to the presentation hall and placed on a rotating platform. Standing tall, detailed, and unbelievably realistic, this is the giant gorilla cake.